Title: She came back after 10 years, but I was no longer the same. When I was 14, I fell in love for the first time. Not with a movie star, and not with some girl from another school. With her, my classmate. An ordinary, simple girl who always laughed at my jokes, even when they weren't funny. Maybe that's what made her so memorable. She was genuine. We were close friends. Really close. We knew everything about each other. And one evening, walking home after school, I just said it. I like being with you. I really do. She didn't reply right away, but I saw the answer in her eyes. A few weeks later, she agreed to give me a chance. We started dating. It was a naive, teenage relationship, but it felt real. We held hands in the schoolyard, passed notes under the desk, shared dreams. We planned to go to the same university, live together, travel the world. After graduation, she moved to the capital, said she'd live with her sister and take a gap year before college. I stayed in our hometown and enrolled at the local university. We promised each other love knows no distance. I believed we could make it work. At first, everything was fine. We messaged every day, called each other, sent little gifts. I even saved up for a ticket to visit her in the fall. And then she disappeared. First for a day, then 2, then a whole week. I panicked. Texted her everywhere. Called again and again, nothing. Then I saw her social media accounts go inactive. Her friends were following a new profile and I wasn't on it. It hit me like a punch in the gut. Sudden and brutal. I felt abandoned, betrayed, shattered. Every dream we had, every promise we made gone like smoke. I shut down. Went through the motions of school. Ate when I had to. Barely slept. One day on campus, I saw her friend. She recognized me, said hello, and invited me for coffee. When we sat down, she quietly handed me a folded piece of paper. It was a letter. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. Long distance isn't for me. I didn't cheat. I just realized I want something different. I wish you all the best. I read it over and over. It didn't make the pain go away, but at least it gave me closure. I thanked her friend, went back to my dorm, and cried. No shame. I was broken. A year passed. I slowly started to heal, focused on my studies. And that's when I met her, the woman who would become my wife. We met at a student seminar. She was from a different school. At first, she came off tough, kind of a tomboy. Joked a lot, spoke fast, but there was something real about her. No pretending. We became friends. Evening chats, group projects, coffee breaks became part of our routine. She started opening up more, letting her hair down, wearing dresses sometimes. I saw the blend of strength and tenderness in her. I started falling for her. Eventually, I asked her out. She blushed, then said, I've liked you for a while. I just didn't want to make the first move. We went through a lot together, moves, exams, job searches. We grew up side by side, had a beautiful daughter, got married. I truly thought the past was behind me, until the day my phone rang. Unknown number. Hi? It's me. Can we talk? I recognized the voice immediately. My ex. The same one who vanished a decade ago. She said she was back in town and wanted to meet. I agreed with one condition. I'd bring my wife. She got angry, called me a liar and a manipulator, but still insisted on meeting. Without my wife, but in a public place. We met at the mall. She looked older, tired, but still beautiful. We sat at a small table by the window. I said hello. She shrugged. I have a son. He's 4. His dad's a sailor. He left us. Now he just sends money through his mom. I moved back here for you. When I saw your pictures online, I was shocked. You promised you'd wait. I clenched my fists. Wait. Maybe I did. But you were the one who left. The one who cut everything off. I came back for you, she said. What we had was real. Maybe we can try again. I was silent, gritting my teeth. You didn't come back for me. You came back for a memory. But I am no longer that boy. I am a man now. A husband. A father. And I love my wife, the one who stayed. The one who never disappeared. I stood up, thanked her for the coffee, and walked away. In the next cafe, my daughter and wife were waiting. My family. My life. That evening, back home, I hugged my wife, looked her in the eyes and said, "Thank you for always being here, because first love isn't always true love. But true love never leaves. You didn't come back for me. You came back for a memory. But I am no longer that boy. I am a man now. A husband. A father. And I love my wife, the one who stayed. The one who never disappeared." I stood up, thanked her for the coffee, and walked away. In the next cafe, my daughter and wife were waiting. My family. My life. That evening, back home, I hugged my wife, looked her in the eyes and said, "Thank you for always being here, because first love isn't always true love. But true love never leaves." When she began to talk about her life after she left, I noticed something deeper in her eyes than just regret. Her voice trembled, and she took a deep breath before saying, "I need to confess something to you. I didn't just live because I didn't want a long-distance relationship. It was much more complicated. My family, there were problems. Abuse. Pressure. Conflicts I was trying to escape from. It was a fight for survival. I was afraid that if I stayed, it would destroy me." I sat there, trying to understand how heavy her life had been. It explained her sudden disappearance, her silence, her fears. I thought maybe I never really knew her. "Why didn't you tell me earlier?" I asked quietly. She looked down. "I was afraid you wouldn't believe me. That I ruined everything. That you wouldn't understand why I left. I didn't want to hurt you." I realized she had gone through hell, while I was just suffering from unanswered questions. "I don't want to go back to the past," she finally said. "But I want to ask you to forgive me. For everything. For the pain I caused you." My emotions were mixed: hurt, understanding, regret, compassion. "Forgiveness isn't just a word," I replied. "But I appreciate your honesty. I need time to process it all." That day we parted with hope that each of us would find our own path to happiness, whatever it might be.